with the water will be created. But please do not pick the Misfortune. But they slam it. They slam it. I mean, you're gonna get destroyed by Baus and the Ambassador. You stand still when you're ulting. You get publicly executed by the Ambassador, and all of a sudden, you've lost your carry.
At the end of the day, it goes down to
Magnus Storm. You're going to get
absolutely
cut
right?
down by
It
that
doesn't
bullet
get
time.
reduced by tenacity as well, so you get the full duration of that CC. That's why it's a fantastic sort of CC, and Nash is a great rel as well. I think he's one of his best champions.
Nash just goes for the flash forward into the portal they go. Inax actually following, gets caught here. That might have been a mistake. No! The stun comes through, and Inax finds first blood.
That's why the rest of the team is not needed, just them.
Well,
oh, the rest of the team is needed here.
it's not Baus in the lane, but Nemesis may be looking for the kill. The Scout of the Week comes in. Chachi just flashes into Nemesis' face. Velia chasing forwards. Maiden's going to do some work. He's got the shovel. He's putting the work in, to be fair. Velia almost goes down, but takes...
Ends up solidifying the kill right here. Pickaxe straight into his inventory as well. And Jankos is going to take that time. He's going to use his own Baus on the top lane, which is called Chachi for now. And take the dragon.
Alrighty, well, dragon being secured here from Jankos. Nice early start.
Look how the bot lane has shifted through that one kill.
Yeah, it really just brought so much pressure now. Velia maybe looking for No Way, hasn't got the level 6. Baus fights him with the ultimate! No Way under tower! Beautiful kill!
They never make it easy for themselves with those drafts, I'll tell you what, to start fights. However, again, NORD have the rel, so all Lost Ratones have to do is get a pick, potentially with, again, a Scout of the Week, a reckless ult, a reckless Q, or peel from that rel engage. There's only one point grab left, and that one's going to be taken away as well. Lost doing his thing, you know?
I love that the crowd go that crazy every time.
Chachi might be falling for it.
Oh, Chachi going low. Baus looking for the kill. In jumps Velia for the lockdown. Chachi buying the space. Jumps back under the tower. It is reset. Velia secures the kill.
This one. Woof woof. Nafiri's immune.
I don't want to think about that champion. I still get angry. If Velia steps forwards, he'll see him on the ward, but that's going to be the engage there from Baus onto Chachi. Puts the cage down, flashless, unable to escape. Velia slides in and secures the kill.
And again, our question at the beginning of the day is, can Velia protect Baus? Can Velia shadow Baus? Can he help? Like they have been doing for the side of Lost Ratones, they're prioritizing Nemesis and Velia back to back on blue side.
Yeah. I felt like NORD maybe had like a plan, or they thought they'd throw Lost Ratones off by giving them blue side and their prep, but ultimately...
Behind enemy lines, inside enemy lines, defensively as well. Towers is going to go down just like this, no defense from the side of NORD. And now they've lost majority of this line of defense that we mentioned inside their own jungle and in enemy territory. Let's see if Nash can get that big ult we've been talking about.
All right, Nash is the redemption arc, but Nemesis comes in with the Scout of the Week onto Inax. Massive Baus ultimate! There's the Magnus Storm into the Tempered Fate. Unable to move. Inax will fall. And Lost Ratones have just got the fight in the bag. Nash goes down. Jankos left scratching his head. No Way trying to find that range, trying to find that little bit of extra damage. Right to the arcane will rain down onto Lost Ratones.
That's the problem. You keep getting your waves pushed, you keep getting your towers killed, which means you do not have a lot of vision, you do not have a lot of push, you do not have a lot of ways into the river. You walk through a choke point as an immobile AD carry, you're going to get punished for it. I feel like it's kind of criminal. Getting caught from a Scatter of the Week with flash up, it's kind of criminal from Misfortune when you are all the damage, when you are all the... the only gold lead on the map for your team, which doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah. It's flipped over to Crownie for 300 gold. And another...
Revenge is the best served in finals, but Baus, the Avengers have assembled, finds himself some damage onto Chachi, using some of the movement speed to break away, but they've got the lockdown, the shields, the pillars, everything is just going to keep Baus in place. There's the Magnus Storm. Jankos takes the kill, but what is the taunt going to cost them? Inax falls, Velia finishes him up. The global taunt. Too much to bear.
Mid lane's getting pushed, Inax dies for it, bot lane's getting pushed, bot lane tower dies for it. Let's see if Chachi's going to be able to take one for NORD on the top side of the map, or the trade is just simply not worth it right there. Baus buys enough time, put pressure on the map, and now La have solidified themselves a bit of control inside Jankos' jungle on the bottom of the map. Nash is looking, but remember, had to blow the rel ult to kill Baus on the top side.
Yeah, absolutely. It will not have that up for quite a while as well, so they need to just buy time, and I don't think Los Ratones are going to give them that time. Jankos loses a fair amount of HP. There's a teleport available to Chachi if he wants to come in. Nemesis just continues to play off in Fog of War and be a nuisance to the members of NORD. Scatter of the Week lands onto Nash. There's the pillar. Nemesis goes in for the punish, but bounces down Chachi on the flank. Atakan still firing away. Massive lockdown here from Reckless onto No Ways. He's just trying to make an escape away. Nemesis picks up Maiden and slams it onto No Way, taking him down. Nash just running under tower to safety. NORD unable to get a window into this game.
There is no way you walk into the Atakan. Inax had burnt his bullet time over in that middle wave. Nash used his ult to try and kill Baus. There's no
showing as well. Chachi's been unable to find an opening. Nemesis does get hit by a pillar. In jumps Nash. There's the bullet time to lock him down, and the shutdown goes into No Way's pocket.
That's a tanky
Jump in, but I don't know if he's going to be able to jump back out. Thinking about it. In jumps Nash with the Magnus Storm onto 2. Tempered Fate hits 2 in response. Nash losing way too much health. Velia's able to take the kill. Dragon was secured by NORD as Velia trying to find the opening onto Inax. Jumps onto Chachi. Chachi, he's too damn squishy. Reckless finishes him up as Baus jumping onto Inax. Interrupted with the ultimate there to find Inax. Inax is just going to try and break away from this one. No Way teleporting back up to his team. Tower should be going down. Nice scatter from Nemesis. Not really actually going to result in much more. Have the dogs to tank.
Nash.
In jumps Nash though. Got the ability to find the lockdown. The good stun though. Hits onto Inax and denies him from getting the kill, but No Way finds it with the right of the arcane. Reckless takes a portal, but Jankos is waiting on the other side. Nash joins him over. Inax will put the damage down, and it's a shutdown onto Reckless. NORD, another window back in.
That is actually pretty huge for NORD right here. They take the flash off of Reckless. They punish Nemesis back to back. And Velia.
Inax is solo. Inax is solo. I don't think he's going to survive this. We've gone top, but Inax finds the slow with the rain. Gets away. Nash losing so much HP. Baus throws the ultimate out. 1 versus 3. Baus is doing some serious work here. Jankos will strip him down as Inax slides in and finishes the kill.
And with 10 seconds for Baron, look at the blast cones like this on his own, right? Well, they were semi-wrong.
They were wrong, because he was crazy enough to do that. He's starting Baron on his own again. I mean, him with the dogs does a lot of work. Pillar's been thrown out, and Los Ratones just have so much control of this area. Like, NORD are unable to step in. Half health onto Baron. I don't think NORD are going to get close enough. They've got no scryers up. They have no ability to see. And yeah, that's just going to be a Los Ratones Baron for free. NORD giving it over. And that crowd.
They're looking for the Dragon. Resets have not come through from LR. Bot lane wave pushed. Noah's gonna catch that, but NORD need to find a way. They need to find some vision, and Nash has a big, oh boy.
Oh, Chachi has to flash away. He's okay. Oh no! Velia flashes into his pocket. Meanwhile, Crowley gets the pillar thrown on. Chachi goes down. Velia secures the kill. NORD just left catching the wave. They have to give up Dragon.
But again, you see the difference between LR and NORD. LR are going to push the waves first, then pile into the river, and set down their vision for that, and play for the neutral objective. This is textbook League of Legends. And NORD.
And meanwhile, Baus gets a massive chunk out of the tower.
2 ultimates gone. Inax, No Way, both use theirs to try and catch Nemesis, and that's a 3-wave siege from the side of Los Ratones. Mid, bot, and top. First tower falling down in the base of NORD, and another wave is going to be coming shortly from the top side where Velia and Baus are.
I mean, NORD just need to pull the trigger. They've got the Infinity Edge on Inax. Ultimately, they are slowly but surely just losing this game to a battle of attrition. Jankos losing so much HP to Crowley. Crowley half-healthing him just with auto attacks. No abilities coming in. Down goes another inhibitor. Los Ratones. Surely NORD put up some level of fight.
1 tower remaining. At least 1 inhibitor tower remaining for the side of NORD. And this could be the last defense right here. Again, Los Ratones, they don't have a very easy engage. But what they do have for the side is the waves.
Oh! Nash went forwards, gets hit by the Unleashed Power! Taken down. NORD just unable to find an answer, unable to really do much of anything. Beautiful scatter of the week as Crownie jumps over the wall to try and stop them here. Pillar's got the slowdown. Chachi, where's his health bar going? Velia will just be finishing him up. Lost Ratones get another kill. Inax gets jumped onto here. A lot of damage coming in. The Pillar's going to be there. Inax chunked out. Nice shutdown actually from nowhere. Gets the sniper. Throwing out some of the right of the arcane, looking for the kills. Baus is just going to teleport back in. All inhibitors down. And it just feels like NORD are falling apart. Baus on the flank. Can't quite find the kill onto Inax.
One of his champions as well. We haven't necessarily seen too much movement. Again, Nemesis got away with murder in the top lane.
True. I mean, they are looking for Reckless here. Jankos puts a pillar down. Nash got a nice flank ankle. Inax not in position to follow up with a bullet time. Finds the slow. Baus can get slowed up a little bit here, but Velia's just soloing Baron in the meanwhile. NORD can't even really get close enough to stop it. Velia's going to jump over the wall. That's going to be the Tempered Fate into the Magnet Storm. They find the stun. Inax breaks away. In comes the follow-up. The bullet time is huge, but it is shut down. The Tempered Fate from Reckless has denied Inax time and time again. Nash will fall. Velia 9-0-5 on the Neferi. Make it 10 kills. This was so one-sided from Lost Ratones. Looking absolutely phenomenal going into this next game.
Classic.
Match point for Lost Ratones.
What a demon